Phoenix is over here by herself in timeout. There she is. Yeah, she's not gonna like it. But you know what? I'm just done with this. She can be in here. I'll leave her in here overnight. I'll probably leave her in there all day tomorrow and one more night. And then I'll put her back with the others. I've heard that sometimes just one day will snap them out of it, but I don't know if that's what's going to happen with her. You know, she's been number 4 for such a long time, and now there are 5 other chickens, but she's just not accepting them. 3 times in a row in like, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes. She backs them in here, and then she chases them back, and then she goes down there, and she makes them get up on the perch. And then when they dare to jump down, she does the exact same thing over and over again. Now, Trinity does that too sometimes. There's Trinity. But Trinity and the others, I mean, they'll do it when the chicks are in the vicinity. They don't hunt them down. You know, they don't all of a sudden go, you know what? I'm going to go find myself one of those young chickens and beat the crap out of it. And here they come. Now they might chase them a little bit, but they might not. See how calm they are? If that was Phoenix, she would have already attacked them. Popcorn here was underneath the coop, jumping up and around and over and everything, and hitting her head on the coop. And it was just, I'm like, I'm done. So I got the other run and coop ready for her. I had a couple things stored in there, and now she can just stay in there for a while. See how they're out here on the ground, and they're just up on there on the perch. Now Phoenix is over here and seemingly quite happy by herself. I don't know how long that'll last. I put a stump in there. Look at that. She's on it. Like, this is good. I can see. Hi there. Yeah, I'm sure she's not happy, but no one's picking on her. The problem with doing this is that when I put her back, you know, she's already number 4 in the original 4. If I put her back in there, I don't think anything's going to change with her and the other 3 hens. It might actually get worse. It might be like, oh, you're back? Well, we're going to have to make sure you know, stay in your place. And then what? Then what is she going to do, you know? She's just going to go back to picking on the chicks, I would think. You know, they are flock animals. So they like to be with other birds. But she's just had a rough time. She's like, no one else is eating my food. No one's pecking on me. All right, Phoenix has been isolated for about 24 hours. I have now let the hens out, and I've let her come out with them. She immediately ran over like, oh my God, you guys, guess what happened to me? And then immediately went to the coop trying to get in. And I was like, I know you've already laid an egg. And then she was like trying to get into the run. So I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. So this was like, she'd already been out here for 30 minutes. I let her in, and she immediately went for the pullets. Just started chasing them and attacking them. I don't know that she can adjust. When I remove her from the entire flock, and it's just the 5 young ladies with the 3 hens, there's a little bit of squabbling, but nothing like when Phoenix is in there. I mean, Phoenix just, I'm like, what is your deal? So I separated her, you know, for the 24 hours, and that, she's like, I'm going over there and I'm going to kick some ass, you know, because these guys don't get to be with my family. This is my family. And right now they're eating the sawdust from the cut wood. Like, what are you guys doing? Yep, they're eating sawdust. Like, this is delicious. And it's Phoenix is right here. So she wants it just to be the four of them. She doesn't want anybody else. She's like, look, this is where I was locked up. Can you believe it? Can you believe I was locked up in here? Yeah, it's great, huh? You have food and water. You have your own place to lay an egg, everything. It's perfect. Little Miss Phoenix is in here right now. At the moment, she has done nothing to the young ladies. But I'm going to go inside, get a couple things done, and come back out. And I'm going to watch her. And the minute she does her usual, she's going into the other coop, which is all ready to go for her. Phoenix slept in the main coop last night with everyone. Everybody came out here. The hens went outside. I let them all back in here. Of course, the young ladies were afraid of her, so they got on a perch. Well, while they were on this perch, I opened this door, and within about 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, Phoenix was over there having a grand old time, preening and whatnot. And then she gets up there, and she gets on the other perch, and she just starts chasing him down, pecking at him all the way down. And I'm like, nope. So I put her in the other coop. I brought the drill out, and I went ahead and see that perch going across? I went ahead and put that back up. I'm sorry, no, you're not coming out. You're a bad chicken. That's a bad chicken. Mm-hmm. Phoenix is over in that coop to the left. She was there starting Tuesday morning and was there all day and all night and all day today. And no one has been let out. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want her to see the other chickens right now. And if I let the other chickens out, well, they're going to wander on over there. I decided to just go ahead and keep them all in their individual runs rather than trying to, keep her from seeing them. And every now and then she cries and she's not very happy. But I come out and I visit with her. I went in there, gave her some kale. I picked her up and she was not thrilled about that. I don't know if I can get her to be, more friendly by doing this. Like, I come out and I sit with her and pick her up, and maybe that'll help some things. But it's also fairly windy out and it was raining, so I probably wouldn't have wanted to take them out anyway. But basically, she's been in here, Tuesday morning she was a jerk, so I put her in here immediately, and so she's been in here. Basically, tomorrow morning will be 2 full days without seeing any of the other chickens. In the meantime, these ladies, along with the other hens, are doing okay. Yeah, except for Trinity, every now and then goes cray-cray. But look, they're down on the ground. Occasionally they run away and jump on the perches. But look at this. For the most part, Now, in a moment, I'm sure Seamus Cloud's going to go over there, and they kind of walk away from her. They run from Trinity, and PK every now and then surprises them, and they're like, oh, crap. I think it's better this way. If I had let them out, then Phoenix would have seen them, and she would have cried, and I don't think that would have helped. I think just being completely out of sight is better. She can still hear them, but I can't help that. There's nothing I can do about that. I know, Phoenix. Here's Phoenix. Oh, are you gonna cry? Are you crying? I know. It is now, this morning, officially been 48 hours. Supposedly, doing this for a week means that when she goes back, she'll have to reestablish her pecking order. But she was already number 4 of the 4 hens, and just vicious with the young ladies. Yeah, I know. So I don't know what that would equate to. You know, I put her back, and then what? You know, the hens kick her butt again, just to make sure she knows her place. And that gets her all upset, and she goes after the chick, the young ladies. I keep calling them chicks. Let's make sure we look good in here. Yeah, she did lay an egg yesterday. It was ginormous. I decided to let the hens out. The young ladies behind me are freaking out because they want out. They didn't go out yesterday at all. I couldn't leave these ladies in here. Look at them. They're just like going completely crazy. They're let out every day unless the weather's bad. So now I'm like, I don't know if I can just leave Phoenix locked up. I want them to all be able to come out. Oh my gosh, see, they're going crazy. If I let these 5 out, they're going to go crazy. Look at them. They just want out. They're going stir crazy. Well, I'm going to do it. They need to come out. Of course, Phoenix needs to come out too, so I don't know. I want to play it by ear on that one. What do I do? Do I go ahead and let Phoenix out? Oh my gosh, you guys. Calm down. They're going to have like a mid-air collision and hurt themselves. They're stir crazy. Oh, you know what? I'm going to let her out. Okay, don't make this be a big mistake. Look at her. I want my friends. Yeah? This is why you're in your own separate pen. Because you are attacking them. So again, this might be a huge mistake, but I think what I'll do is I'll still possibly make her sleep in the other coop tonight. She didn't quite go after them. Oh yeah, Phoenix is already up there. Hey, sweetie, how are you? Lonely? I don't know if she likes it better sleeping alone or prefers to be with them. I'm really not sure, because when she's with them, she gets, picked on. But she gets to cuddle up with Miss Cloud, and she does like, why are you sitting like that? It's odd. Why are you sitting like that? Are you okay? Let me see. Can you stand up? Let me see what's going on here. Well, you got your toe. Let's, can you get on there properly? Are you okay? Are you hurt or something? Let me see your foot. Honey, let me see. I've never seen her perch like that. Is there something wrong with your foot? I didn't see her limping. Okay. We gotta be that way. Hey, come back down here. There you go, sweetie. Yeah, there you go. There, how's that? I know, Trinity's not supposed to be here. If it wasn't for her, it wouldn't be like this. She's, she should have stayed on that back perch. Trinity, why'd you do that? Nobody can see anything. There we go. Look at all that stuff flying in the air. Yeah, I know. You're so good. I'm just trying to get to the next step, It's like, what's the next step? The next step is not worrying so much. Good luck. Phoenix slept with them last night. She was squishing Trinity against the wall because Trinity would not leave her alone. So they've become very harsh towards her now. I mean, I watched Miss Cloud track her down in the yard just to give her the smackdown. Just to, peck at her back. Let's see what she does here. That's a squirrel. She's got a bunch of stuff on her feet. So I'm curious if she lets her be up here with her. Okay, they're preening. All right. A lot of times when they preen, they have a ceasefire. Not always. Once they start preening, they want to finish. She really just wants to be close to them. And if they would all act like this, if Phoenix would act or try to learn to act like this with the young ladies, if they all would really, but look at her, she's just like, I'm just standing here. Please don't jump up and... Phoenix. See, she's hounding her. Like, okay. I'm trying to be nice to you, but you're just being a jerk to the others, so it makes it hard to be compassionate. Now, PK, can I ask you a question? Are you just purposely being a jerk? What's going on? Knock it off. No, yeah, knock it off. Do you need to lay an egg? Well, go in there and lay one. He said, yeah, well, Angel and Popcorn are in there. Well, they've already laid their eggs. They're just afraid of you. They're afraid of you. All right, let me out. I'm done. I am. I'm just done. Yeah, bye.